Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Gains with Gabe. In this episode we are going to talk about panels at outside corners that are one continuous panel. In the last video we showed you how to do one that had a joint at the corner. This time we're going to show you how to do one without a joint. Alright, so what we're going to do is if you go back to Revit, and from the previous video we made this little corner here. But what I want to do, I want to actually put a return where it extends a little further. So what I'm going to do is let me make this wall a little bit bigger. And to show you, we're actually going to input another family to turn the corner. So in the last video, we placed these panels flat. Now we need to load in. If you go to Insert, Load Family, and go to the one vertical fold. So this can be either a vertical fold on the left side or the right side. And that's included in this family. I'm just gonna hit open. And that's gonna load into the project. And what's gonna happen, let me just turn this into a glazed panel so you guys can see what happens. So I want this to be a one fold panel, because it turns the corner. So what I want to do, I'm going to tab, select panels on vertical grid, and I'm going to swap that to this one panel, one fold vertical, and the panel fold is on the right side. So I want to choose that one. It's in the different type. And it's going to be, you can see the fold comes in. So depending on how far this fold goes, you can put that in the properties. So if I do this again, it comes with the same parameters that we talked about in the previous videos, so joints, material, but you have this fold length, panel fold length. So that controls how far it goes. So say, for example, I put 2 feet, it's going to extend the panel 2 feet. And then if you look at the corner, you can see it's a one panel to turn the corner. All right, so that's how you put it in. So for example, if I select these again, it still keeps the wall panel because I swapped it and it kept the instance parameter. And then it's still a corner. You can keep that checked. And that's pretty much it. You just change the fold length. And that fold length again is going to a center point, and that controls the dimension here for the joint between this grid. So let's just take a look at that. So if I were to draw some lines here, so this is my corner. If I copy this 2 feet, you can see that it goes to this point, and then from that 2 foot line to the edge of the panel will be that 1/4 inch that you're specifying. So if I tab in here, change the right side to like 3/8, you can see it moves it down. So it's based off of this center line of the joint. All right, so again, if you have another panel here, what you're going to do is you're going to go to architecture, curtain grid, and you're going to put a curtain grid here, and you're going to basically put the size of that from the edge. So this is 2 feet from the edge, and it kind of fills in that space where it would be. And you would need to just change this to an empty panel. System panel empty. So that goes away. So you kind of have an empty panel there, and then you would just apply the curtain grids to match wherever your joint is. So if I want to align those, align these, and then just replace this with my flat panel. That basically makes that return, and then it makes my joint the right size. So basically whatever value you're putting in for your fold length, your 2 foot, is what you're gonna put in for the curtain grid that's going in this wall here. So it matches up exactly at the same point. All right, so that's the 1 fold. Everything's the same about it. Still put the panel elevation, still put the joints, corner, and the fold length. One thing to note is now that I have a fold in here, if I go to the takeoff browser, refresh this, now I have 2 shapes. I got an A and a B. And let's take out shape and let's just sort it by shape. So you can see that I'm missing some elevations here. That's because I added some new panels here that didn't add the elevation to wall panels. So that's a good check right there. There we go. There's my wall panels. And these are the typical A's that I saw previously. Now I have this B panel. And like I said previously, it's going to show you a little 2D profile what that is. And this is a one vertical fold. So the P shape. In the description, 1 vertical fold. All right. So that's how you see the 2 different ones. Cool. So the next video, I'm going to show you 2 fold, very similar to the 1 fold, and show you what shape that gets. All right. Thank you.